Hey everyone! It's been a few days since we didn't talk, but we absolutely had to talk today. Sorry for the noise behind me, because today is February 1st and it's our first day to start seeds. So I'm really happy about that. So it's a little bit early, but I did calculate everything. The first batches I'm starting the seeds are actually for the greenhouse. I want to grow them in the greenhouse, so that's why I'm starting sooner for these ones. So today we are going to plant. I did put everything in my agenda, like each week what I'm doing. I'll try to put you guys on here. So I do have my planner to go week by week what I'm doing, because at first it's not that complicated, but I did plan to do succession sowing. So at some point it gets really hard to actually keep up with. But I do always have my little notebook that I had. I did put a nice Roots and Refuge Farm sticker on it, and I was not sure actually how to do my notebook, because I've never done one before. So I was like, do I write it by date? Do I write it by vegetable? Whatever. So I looked. I asked a few people online, and they each had their own preferences. So I figured that it would be easier to take notes and to calculate everything if I go by vegetables. So let's say, for example, I did do a page for tomatoes like that. I did calculate everything I wanted tomatoes for, and I did calculate how many plants I needed to plant, which is around 75 plants. On the first page I did write everything in detail, how many of them I needed. On the other ones, on the other pages, I did calculate everywhere I should put these plants, and also I did give each of the beds a number, and I did write, like, for example, for the beds 1 to 6, it's for like sauces, 7, 9, 11 for slicers, and beds 8, 9, and 10 for cherry tomatoes. So that way, because I don't know most of many of the varieties I'm planting, I will be able to know, well, I'm not harvesting anything in beds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, until they're ripe and that I'm ready to can them. And I did have a calendar of what I am planting. For example, my slicers and my cherry tomatoes, I don't want them all to be ready at the same time. So I did plant like March 15th. I plant 4 cherries and 4 slicers for the greenhouse, and 4 like that. And April 26th, I plant 50 plants, tomato plants for the sauce, because I want my sauce to be ready all at the same time. That's an example. I did not plan to explain all this to you in this video, but it happened. So if I look at my calendar today, I am planting onions and celery. I will plant 40 yellow cipollini, 40 yellow of Parma, and 40 Abbott leaves. So it's one of the varieties I have. Those will be actually grow in the greenhouse. And I'm glad I did this, but I don't remember why I did choose these. But I'm gonna trust myself. It's like myself from like a month ago. So I'm gonna trust myself that I did calculate that properly. And I did not do my little map. I just realized I did not. I did my calculation. Oh yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Here. Que c'est beau. Merci beaucoup, mademoiselle.
C'est votre cadeau à toi, papa.
Tu vas faire, merci. So see, I like to have my plan like that just for my onions, for example, because it is so packed with information. My like raw and basic plan that I'm scared to forget some spots. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do celery, just 5 for the greenhouse. We're not huge fans of celery, to be fair. If I cut some and like put them in water, we will eat a little bit like raw. I put them in my sauces, so most of them I planned are for my sauces. So we're gonna do that. I did go to the dollar store to get a few of the things I needed. So I'm planting a few. I do not have a ton of like cedar trees. I don't have a ton of them. I bought some at the dollar store like that. I know they're not the most rigid ones, and I like them because they come by 2x2s. What I'm gonna do is that I will poke some holes in these two, and it does come with this cover like that to make like a small greenhouse effect. But what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use this to put water in it when I want to water my soil, my seeds, and when I'm done I can put it on top of it, so it's gonna do like 2 jobs at the same time. I do have some potting soil. I actually like hoard a little bit of potting soil because for an indeterminate time I can't go to Canadian Tire. Canadians and Quebecers will know why. I do though have access to our local shop. It's just that they're not open on Sundays, and I have a little bit of a harder time to go there because it's not always open. And the thing is, stay-at-home moms will understand me on this. Even if we have a lot of time to do like groceries and stuff like that, you don't have much time alone to do the stuff you need to do alone. When I was working, I could go to a store like on my lunch break before going to work or after work, but now I can't. I don't daily go into my car to go like from my work to my home, so I can't stop 2 minutes at the grocery store or to just grab a bag of soil at the store next door. I need to go when my boyfriend is not working, or I go with all the kids, which I want to do. So we're gonna do that. We will plant, I think for the celery, since it's only 5, I will use this raspberry like container. It already has holes. It's already making its own little greenhouse effect, and in 2 weeks I can put my other batch, my other 5 here. So I'm gonna have these ones. When they get taller, I will just open it up, and I will just transplant them when it gets too small. So let's do that. This is why I usually wait for nap time to do these kinds of things, but I didn't have time today. So this is done. I did plant an extra one. I don't remember marking it anywhere in my plan or anything. So we have, it's the Rosa di Milano, I think. So we've done that, and when my boyfriend is out of his meeting, we're gonna go on the other side, put that in our small greenhouse. So I'm pretty pleased, and I did not count them, of course. They're very, very, very tiny seeds, especially the celery ones. So I did check how many of them For the onions, I did check there were 200 seeds per packet, so I did take maybe a fifth of each of them. So we're gonna have onions. So I did put all my my complete bag in this bucket, just because, you know, I know that I'm gonna plant some seeds like in the next weeks and months, so I don't want to be carrying around a bag. I did water it. I'm trying to have it with this consistency. It's not dripping, but it's holding together. It's always better to have your soil watered down a little bit before putting seeds in them, because you don't want to water your seeds when they're that tiny. It's they're gonna wash off. So I mean, that's about it for today. We're gonna close this vlog. I wanted to show you guys my first seeds of 2022, and I'm gonna rinse my hand, and we're gonna see each other next time. Bye.